artist. That means basically just fancy coin guy. Yeah. A coin expert. But we're gonna continue on with the 2017 SP70 ANACS. This is the key date Silver Eagle dollar coin at $139.95 on 3 FlexPay, $46.65 to get home.
Okay, remember I was just talking to you about the, 2017.
Yes.
The King of the American Silver Eagle.
Yes, King.
This is that coin certified absolutely perfect.
Oh.
So this is the King of the American Silver Eagle, certified SP70, absolutely positively perfect. Now, that coin at 100, because understand, the higher the grade, the more it's worth, the certification. It's not a coin that's certified very well, okay?
Why is that?
I don't know. It's just kind of the way they burnish the planchets. When they bombard it with millions of little microscopic glass beads, they just do other damage, I guess.
Oh, okay.
And then, you know, you got to punch the mint mark on there and do all that. So we've had this coin in the past at $139.95 and sold it out. I was going to have to, and I really need to raise the price on this, but I didn't want to do it for one reason. Because what I'm doing with this coin, and no coin I think is better suited for this than this, is I am introducing a brand new label, a brand new designation.
Is that the key date?
That's the key date.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think I've heard that before. What does that mean?
Well, when you collect a coin series, and say, oh, I want to collect Lincoln cents. Yeah. What are the key dates? What are the dates that you have to have, the hard ones, the ones that are the most difficult to get? 1909S, VDB, 31S, you know what I'm saying, 22P.
So that's like jargon from inside coin collectors,
that's right.
And then you've made it a certification.
And what I've done is so not every American Silver Eagle is going to be a key date. So like I have the 2018 Proof American Silver Eagle, will not be a key date.
Right.
Okay? I have the 2018 Mint State American Silver Eagle, won't be a key date.
But 2017 is a key date.
Only in the West Point Mint. Only in the burnished, because it's the rarest American Silver Eagle, the rarest regular American. Now there are many, 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 many American Silver Eagles that I can sell you for significantly more than $139.95. Like I said, I was just showing you those 86, 87, 88, 89 at $400, amazing price.
But you're launching key date certification.
Right. This coin is on average 30 times rarer than any of those coins in terms of mintage. It's rarer than any Mint State coin. It's rarer than any proof coin. It's rarer than any burnished regular issue American Silver Eagle that the United States government has ever made. As a matter of fact, the United States government has made basically, I think, 33 proof American Silver Eagles from 1986 all the way through 2018. The lowest price I can sell you for any of those coins, I think it's about $179.95. This coin is significantly rarer than every single solitary one of them. It is a key date. So for the American Silver Eagle series, what will the key dates be? So you're gonna have 1996 will be a key date. In Mint State 70, that you're gonna have that, $8,000 to $10,000. The 1995W will be a key date. It'll be $30,000 in a key date label. The 2011 25th anniversary American Silver Eagle will be a key date. The rarest reverse proof American Silver Eagle. It will be $1,500 in key date. The 1986 will be a key date because it's the first year of issue. And in Mint State 70, it will be $500. You see where I'm going with this?
Yes.
Okay. So those are the other. There's only literally going to be a handful, 5, 6, 7, 8, no more than 10. So of the 150 or 200 different American Silver Eagles that the government has made or has planned or has done all that other stuff, there's going to be like 7 or 8 of them that are key dates.
I see a key date collection in your future.
Absolutely. The problem is that key date collection of 8 coins is going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of about $50,000 to $75,000.
Yeah, but would it be cool?
Yeah, it'll be cool. I'll bring one out because I'll got to get a 95W and a 96. I can get those. It's probably going to be $79,000, but I can give you one of the members of that for $139.95. The only reason I can do that, this rarest American Silver Eagle, this key date and a key date label, there are no other Silver Eagles. There's no other coins in a key date holder except this coin right here, right now. So this launches the key date series. It gives you the opportunity to buy the rarest American Silver Eagle because I still own these at original issue price. I bought about 15% of the entire mintage of this coin because I knew it was going to be good. I just absolutely, because we got the early information that this was going to be the rarest regular issue American Silver Eagle, and so we literally bought $1 million worth of coins and just put them in the safe. Just put them in the vault. Because I know when you get the rarest, you know, we always talk about things, you know, I use gradations of rarity here. It's the 4th rarest, it's the 8th rarest.
Right.
I'm gonna say it's rare as compared to this coin. It's, you know, this coin's rarer, but it's a lot more money. This is the rare, this is the king of the regular issue American Silver Eagle. So it's not, this is the one that I compare other things to. But from a standpoint of this, if I go to the next rarest and the next rarest, if I go to the rarest proof American Silver Eagle, thousands of dollars. If I go to the rarest Mint State Silver Eagle, thousands of dollars, but this is the rarest of all of them.
It sounds like the grading system. The difference between 69 and 70 is a mile. That's
right. But what I have, because we're close to the event, I still have, if I still had original 1995 Ws, I mean, I could sell them for $149.95, but I don't.
Yeah.
Which is why they're 30 grand.
This might be the best deal of the show.
There's no doubt.
Oh, really?
There's no doubt. Because look, if I had the coin without the key date, $139.95, I'd sell whatever we have.
Right.
But with the key date designation, the unique label available exclusively from me 100%. We just started key date. This is the only coin in a key date holder and is guaranteed absolute lowest price. This is going to be the coin. This is going to be the collectible American Silver, because there is only one king. There is only one rarest coin, and you get it at what amounts to the original issue price. I'll never sell it lower. Never sell it lower. I'll only sell it higher. Special key date, ANACS coin. Like I said, we're going to be doing this for all the coin series. This will be the original coin, and that always makes it collectible. That always makes it desirable as well. Like I said, limited quantities, and I just noticed 3 flex pay.
Yes, and it's $46.65. There's no interest and no fee. If you're new to HSN, FlexPay is the credit card you already have in your wallet. MasterCard, Visa, American Express, Diners Club, PayPal. You put down your first payment, your shipping and your tax, and then you're going to get the coin right away. They're in stock. And then it's just 2 more payments of $46.65 for you to enjoy. Now, we do want to show you, if you're just tuning in,